Hi, it's Tom with Digital Foundry. Even after 6 years, it's staggering to think Red Dead Redemption can only be played on 3 console platforms: Xbox 360, PS3, and of course now on Xbox One. So we thought we'd wind the clocks back a bit and have a refreshed look at how performance stacks up on all 3, this time adding PS3 to the equation. Plus, as an added bonus, this will be our first time seeing how PS3 runs the Undead Nightmare expansion, something we simply didn't get around to testing back in 2010. But let's get started with the main campaign first. Right away, the Ridgewood Farm mission is the stress test to show where all 3 stand, and the dividing frame rate really speaks for itself. Now, the lighting obviously varies between all 3 because of the game's time of day system, which proved tricky to match. But in terms of visual differences, it's worth noting PS3 pares back its visuals compared to the other 2. It runs at a lower 1152 by 640 resolution, below the native 720 on the Xbox machines. This is then given an aggressive post-processing pass that all combines to give a much blurrier effect. PS3 also notoriously ran with less foliage in the outback areas, plus reduced After Effects quality for fire, water, smoke and so on. All put together, the PS3 version is fine to return to, but not nearly as refined as 360 or Xbox One, both of which really hold up surprisingly well even a generation on. For the most part, this is down to PS3's blurrier image quality, but it's also that frame rate. Simply put, it's much more prone to dropping to 20 FPS than any version. There's some differences between 360 and PS3 of course. There's no tearing on Sony's machine for one, and it doesn't hard lock to 20 FPS like the 360 does. This means you can get moments where it's above Xbox 360's frame rate, but the numbers are more often than not the lowest of the trio here on Sony's machine, and you really feel it while you're aiming. It's been quite a shock going back to this actually, especially coming from Xbox One, where we've easily got the smoothest take on Red Dead Redemption yet. But what about Undead Nightmare? Well, it's been fascinating to analyse this on PS3 for the first time. A more graphically demanding campaign than the main game, thanks to the huge number of zombies and that added fog effect. Predictably, PS3 really doesn't play ball with these extras, and it just lags behind the other 2 at around 20 to 25 FPS in Blackwater Town. It's pretty rough to go back to overall, and from left to right, we're seeing a fairly clear ordering of best to worst. Still, we do wonder if there'll ever be a PS4 re-release in some form, even a basic port, especially given the huge rise in interest after its arrival on Xbox One, and the rumours of an upcoming sequel.
Staying with you would be safer.
Ideally though, we'd hope Rockstar would work from the 360 code if they do, being the best looking version with the highest quality assets, and obviously then adjust the controller layouts for Sony's pad.
You should stay with me, Professor.
Anyway, all just speculation, but the metrics here speak for themselves for what versions we do have. I'll leave you with the rest of this analysis for now though. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, you know the usual buttons to click below, and until next time, thanks for watching.
Well, meet me in a couple minutes. Affirmative. A couple of minutes.